Hi there everyone. In this lesson I'm going to show you how to play Easy by Lionel Richie and the Commodores. The song is in the key of A flat major. First chord is going to be A flat, so we're going to put our thumb on A flat, finger 3 on C, and then finger 5 on E flat. That's your A flat chord. Okay. In the left hand we are going to play the root, which is A flat. Okay. Next chord is going to be C minor 7. So in the left hand we play just a C, but then in our right hand we're going to put our thumb on G, finger 2 on B flat, finger 5 on E flat. So okay, if you've been practicing your inversions, you'll probably know that this also looks like an E flat chord, okay, with a C in the bass. Its real name would be C minor 7. So we're going from A flat to C minor 7, and then we're going to go to B flat minor 7. B flat minor 7 has exactly the same shape as this, because we were playing a white key, a black key, and a black key. So if we move just one key to the left, if each finger just moves one key to the left, maintaining that same hand shape, we're now playing a B flat minor 7. So if you've done it correctly, that means your thumb should be on F, finger 2 on A flat, and then finger 5 on D flat. In the left hand we will play B flat, and hence the name B flat minor 7. Okay, so now we've got three chords: A flat, C minor 7, followed by B flat minor 7. We're going to play the same chord again in the right hand, but our left hand is now going to play an E flat. The name of this chord would be E flat suspended 7. Okay. Or another way to think of it is D flat over E flat. So you're playing a D flat chord but with an E flat in the bass. Okay. All these technical, theoretical names are good to know, but most importantly, you just need to know how to play it. Right, so going from A flat, C minor 7, B flat minor 7, to E flat sus 7. Okay, so now the way that he plays the piano, there's a bit of breaking up of the chord in the right hand. So we play the full chord, and then this is how we're going to break up the chord in the right hand. We're going to play the first note followed by the top two notes. So I'm going to play the A flat, and then I'm going to play C and E flat together. So I'm going to play the full chord first, and then break up the chord. Okay, so A flat followed by C and E flat, back to A flat. So, and then I'm going to do the same thing pretty much for all the chords. So when I go to C minor 7, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to do that again. So. And just in case you're not getting the timing right, I'll try and count it. So it will be like 1 E and a 2 E and a 4 and a 4 E and. It's actually quite difficult to count and play at the same time. Right? It's actually much easier to just hear it. So I'm just going to count the beat, and then you can see where this falls. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. When we get to this point, in the left hand, an arpeggio of A flat major is going to be played. So we're going to play A flat, I use finger 1, and then I'm going to use finger 2 on E flat, finger 3 on C, and then finger 5 on A flat. So I'm playing. Okay, getting into the really low part of the keyboard. And I hope you can see that. I know it sounds terrible, but it's the notes of an A flat chord that are being outlined here. So, okay, and when notes in a chord are played one by one like that, that's known as an arpeggio. So if I put it together from the beginning, 3, 4. You might have noticed that in my left hand I started adding a bit more rhythm. Again, this is one of those things where you could count if you want to, but it's much easier to just hear it and feel where the notes go. So if you can sing that bass, it's much easier than counting for me. Right, so you want to be thinking maybe a little bit like a bass player. So the bass is playing maybe what the drummer is also playing, because I'm sure the drums are going boom, ka, ba boom, ka, ba boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, ka. Okay, so if you feel the drums and feel what the bass player might play together with the kick drum, then that's going to give you the correct groove. So here it is. 1. This time you just stay on that B flat minor for a little bit longer. Okay, so second time just hold that B flat, because you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then from that B flat minor 7 to A flat. And the timing for that is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So there's a lot of playing on the offbeat, on the and. Okay, because normally you have 1, 2, 3, 4, but we are playing on the end of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, E and Okay, actually it's not even on the it's like even after, just slightly before the next beat. Okay, so here's the complete intro. You know what? It's also very important to know your inversions, because as I'm playing, I'm also realizing how I'm not exactly playing like exactly the same way all the time. As long as I get the general chord, I'm using any inversion that's really close to my fingers. So like for that B flat minor, I know I've said you play it like this, but you should also know that that's an inversion of that same chord. So you could be playing D flat, F, and A. And for A flat, you could also play an inversion. So we've been playing it in root position, but we could play first inversion. Okay, again, if you're not sure what inversions are, I've got a lesson on that, which you can check out right here. So what we play in the intro is pretty much what we play in the verse. Okay, so I'm going to hum or sing the verse. So I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. And then right here in this spot, there's a little rhythmic thing on the E flat sus chord. So we're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, so we're gonna go from that E flat sus 7 to A flat. 1 and 2 and 3. So girl, I'm leaving. Sorry. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. again, we're playing just before the beat. The theoretical term for what we're doing is syncopation. Okay, so we're emphasizing a beat that's not normally emphasized. So 1. See, so we've played our chord before 1, whereas in most music you'd be playing the chord on 1. So 1, 2. Here you stay on that B flat minor 7 and then E flat sus 7 for 1 bar. Okay, so the B flat minor for 1 bar and the E flat sus for another bar. So see, I beg so and I borrow 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's my E flat sus 3. That's why I'm E. Now we're going to the chorus. And chorus, again, surprise, same chords. Easy like Sunday morning. That's what I mean. My left hand's still playing like a bass and like the kick drum. I'm easy like Sunday morning. When we get to this part, comes a new chord. Okay. This chord has a very nice color to it because we actually don't find it in the key of A flat necessarily. That chord is a D flat major, right? And to play that, we're going to play thumb on G flat, sorry, finger 3 on B flat, and then finger 5 on D flat. So in the left hand, we'll play the root of that chord. Okay, so that's your G flat. Some people just refer to it as F sharp, same thing, right? So there's F sharp or G flat, and then from there, we're going to play a D flat chord, and we've played something similar. It's the same chord that we're playing as B flat minor 7, okay? But that's because we had a B flat in the bass. But this time, it's a D flat, and we're playing it as an inversion because we're going to play F in the bass. So going it from G flat to D flat with an F in the bass. So it's like 1, 2, 3, and 1. 2. Actually, I counted wrong. So like 1, 2, like that. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Next chord that we're going to play is, sorry. We're going back to that E flat suspended chord. Okay, E flat suspended 7. So we're going from G flat to D flat with the F in the bass. Same chord, but this time with the E flat in the bass. So easy like Sunday morning. 1, 2, 3, and okay. It's actually quite difficult to count. Much easier to just if you sing it, for instance. That's much easier. Okay, for me at least. I hope it will be for you. Right. So easy. I'll play that part one more time. Easy like Sunday morning from G flat to D flat and E flat sus to A flat, and then you go back to the bass. Plays something really cool. Some pentatonic kind of line, but anyway, ignore that. That's for the bass player. We are going to go ahead and sing the next verse. So put chains on me, I'm paying my dues to, and we play that 1 and 2 and 3. So there's that rhythmic thing that we have going. Stay here 2, 3, 4 for a bar, and then E flat sus for a bar. Chorus. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Exactly the same as the intro. here is a combination of different types of sus chords. So we're going to play our A flat, turn it into an A flat sus2. Okay, and it's sus2 because if this is A flat, this note right here is the second of A flat. So we're gonna, okay, so I'm playing my A flat in second inversion. So thumb on E flat, finger 2 on A flat, and pinky on C. So I'm going from there. Then the only note I change is that C becomes a B flat. And so this is A flat sus2. Now I'm going to make it A flat sus4. And the only note I'm going to change is this B flat is now going to turn into a D flat. So I'm going from A flat to A flat sus2 to A flat sus4, and then back to my regular A flat. Okay, in my left hand I'm simply going to play the root. Okay, again, much easier to hear than to count, but for the counters among us, we might want to go 1. I don't even know how to break this down. Right, so 1 and 2 and yeah, you might want to think 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E, and that's one way to break it down. So you could practice it slow like that. Okay, now we're about to go to the bridge. So the bridge is in a completely different key. We go to the key of D flat, and we're going to start on the 4 chord, which is G flat. So we've played this G flat before. So I wanna be high, and then we're going to play a D flat with the F in the bass. We've played this one before as well. And then from there you're going to play again that G flat, but this time with an E flat in the bass. This makes the chord what's known as E flat minor 7. So here are those 3 chords. You're going from G flat, I wanna be high, to D flat with F in the bass, to E flat minor 7. Play that same G flat chord again, but this time with an A flat in the bass. This chord is now known as A flat suspended 7. Okay, so let's put those chords for the bridge together. So I wanna be 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, you're gonna pass through this D flat chord one more time with the C in with the F in the bass. So I wanna be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Then you repeat 1, 2, 3. I wanna be. I'm now playing it for the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that chord progression you basically play 3 times, and this now takes us to a B. So for a B chord, you simply play B in the bass, and in the right hand you can play F sharp, B and E flat. Okay, and what would be nice is to play that chord as a block and then break the chord. Okay, so you're going to go, taking you back to F sharp, but this time in your left hand play a B flat. Okay, so you're going to go. Okay, maybe what you could do is to also break this chord into 2 like that. Okay, you can play the B flat and the F sharp by themselves like that. So you're going to go broken chord, B flat, F sharp. Okay, and then in your left hand you can play the root of that F sharp chord. So you've now got. Okay, your next chord is going to be E flat minor 7, which we've played before. So that's like F sharp with an E flat in the bass. And then, so what am I playing here? I'm playing my A flat suspended 7. Okay, one more time. So and then maybe you want to end on that D flat chord. Okay, so this is a tricky one because you're in a new key. You've been playing in A flat, now you're in D flat. Okay, so I'm going to play that bridge, the entire bridge one more time. So I wanna be high, so feel the drums as you go. Three times, right? Now you go to B. And that's the entire bridge, which now takes you back to your original idea, like from the intro. And this is where the guitar solo is happening. Okay, so just watch out for that little rhythmic thing there on that E flat suspended 7. What might even be nice is to do a little crescendo, so that means you're gradually getting louder. Instead of just plonk, 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 you might want to make it more musical by. And so forth. Okay, so we've basically covered most of the song there, because we said intro is the same as the verse, same as the chorus, but then we have a bridge which was in a different key. Now we've gone back to the intro chords, which are, I guess I'd call it a instrumental bridge, because there's that cool guitar solo. After that solo is a chorus, okay, which you already know how to play, but then there's a key change. Okay, so the entire song is now going to be played in the key of A major. Okay, and this is what's happening in the key of A major. So the chords, you still start on chord 1, okay, and when you're in the key of A major, we covered a bit of the key of A when we did the song by Adele, Someone Like You. Okay, so anyway, you're gonna play A, so that means thumb is on A, finger 3 is on C sharp, and finger 5 is on E. Okay, so I'm actually going to play over here, okay, an octave lower, and then we're going to go to C sharp minor 7. So while my left plays the C sharp minor, the C sharp in the bass, my right hand's going to play G sharp, B, and E. So I'm going from A. Okay, I'm going to maintain that idea of breaking up the chord. So block chord first, and then I break it, and then I go to B minor 7. So B in my bass, but in my right hand I'm playing F sharp, A, and D. Same chord, but with an E in the bass, which makes it an E suspended 7. Right, so that's why I'm easy. Actually, you know what's interesting? I left something out. So how do we actually go from A flat to E? Okay, so remember how you play, sorry, rewind back to the key of A flat. Okay, on that B flat minor 7, we're going to play this rhythm. Take these chords up a semitone or a half step. So that means that B flat becomes B. This A flat becomes A, that D flat becomes D, and that F becomes F sharp. So you're going from B flat minor 7 to B minor 7. And then we end it with an E flat suspended 7. Okay, that means we're playing an E in the bass. In the right hand, we're playing A, D, F sharp. Okay, so we're going from to an E suspended 7, and then now we can get into the part I was showing you. all the way to the end of the song. Easy licks. If you know your arpeggios, you can now play around with it to your own taste. Okay, so that's basically how you play easy, and I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so, and also click on that like button if you like what you see. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.